5 seasons, The Hills, you've decided to leave. Why now? Because it's really what kind of brought you into the spotlight.
Yeah.
Was it hard to say goodbye?
Not really. It was definitely what I wanted to do. It was a big change, so it was like a big decision, but I knew that I was no longer happy with it, so it was time to leave.
It came from you saying, I'm not having a good time here, I want to go. Speaking of not having a good time, there was a time when you, and we saw Heidi from Spidey fame there having a conversation with you. You guys were best friends on The Hills, and Spencer ended up coming between you. There were accusations about a sex tape, rumors that went around. He ended up apologizing before their wedding. You ended up going to the wedding. They were here on Monday, and we asked him about it. We said, you know, you apologized to Lauren, so things must be okay. He essentially said, well, I apologized to her because Heidi wanted her at the wedding, and I knew that was the only way to get her there. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean...
Did you know? You knew this is... You didn't think... Did you feel like it was a sincere apology when it came from him?
To be perfectly honest, I wasn't on the other line of that call.
What do you...
I mean, that was filmed, and I wasn't on the other end.
So the reality...
So the apology did
never... So I didn't even know about it until...
Oh, so he didn't even apologize.
So no, I didn't get an apology. He's lying.
He lied.
Oh,
He's
Spencer.
liar. He lied.
That's shocking.
Spencer.
Well then, then I do have to ask you this then. If you didn't even get the
politics.
call, if you didn't even get, he did say he was running in 2015 with Palin, but if you didn't even get, no, he said 2015.
No, he said 15 and 12.
If you didn't even get the call that he apologized, then what made you go to that wedding when you guys were having such a hard time, you and Heidi?
Because it's a little hard to understand now, but, you know, a long time ago, years ago, you know, we moved here together, and we were best friends, and we used to say someday at our wedding, and, you know, I felt like it was a few hours of my time, and as much as I didn't agree with it, I might someday regret not doing it.
That's understandable.
Is that why
Absolutely.
you went to the ceremony, you didn't go to the reception, correct?
No.
Okay.
Was it just too much? Even
I was just there for, you know, she needed a support system, so I was just there, you know.
You don't need to be at the reception. You're there to bless the wedding day.
And I had the getaway car, so I was...
Okay, so you got up before the reception.
No, they caused quite a stir on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. What'd you think of that?
You know, I've only seen a couple clips online. I haven't watched the actual show.
Well, he just was like, I'm the biggest star, and I'm it, and why you put me here? And he got baptized, and then crazy stuff.
I have a dopey question for you. What made you write the book?
I was interested in writing for a while. I originally was, you know, I kind of wanted to write a dating book, and then it went into fashion, and we kind of threw around ideas, and they came to me with this idea, and they said, would you ever consider writing a novel? And
it's called L.A. Candy.
Yes, L.A. Candy.
And it's fiction. Is it based on what? Is it based on your experience on the Hills? Based on your life?
It's inspired by, because, you know, I went through it, and I was, you know, there was this whole other story taking place off camera, and a lot of times it almost seemed, you know, in our worlds, to upstage our on-camera life. So I thought it would be interesting to, you know, tell the story that happens behind a reality show.
You know, I have to say, I used to watch you when you were in Orange County, and you're one of my favorite characters because you just had something about yourself. You were so decent. But you go around, you dress really appropriately. A lot of girls want to be like you. I've never seen you out where everything is out there. Is that on purpose, or, you know?
Or is it you?
Or is that just who you are?
That's me. I'm not fully comfortable showing a lot of skin. I think that
you're probably one of the few that keeps their underwear on.
Yeah.
Out of all these people. But it's you.